Hello there, Wargamers, and welcome! Luka and Skari here from MiniWarGaming.com, bringing you 2,000 points of the Ossiarch Bonereapers against the Sylvaneth.
We play and call it work. MiniWarGaming's Age of Sigmar Battle Report.
Taking a look at the Bonereaper list today, I would also like to say that this complete army, everything you see here, is for sale. Now, if you want more information on it, you can go ahead and contact me at Luka at MiniWarGaming.com. That is Luka at MiniWarGaming.com. That same email will be in the description below, so you can just go and copy and paste that. There is more to it as well. There is the Underworlds team, as well as 20 more Mortec Guard, I believe. Now, we are going to be playing the Petrifax Elite, which makes the most sense in a lot of cases here. And leading it all, we have our Liege Cavalos. He'll be the general. He still has to take the Mighty Archaeosian command trait, as well as taking God Bone Armor, just because it's kind of how it works. Now, we do have a command entourage, and in that command entourage, we have a Mortisan Bone Shaper, as well as a Mortisan Soul Mason. The Soul Mason will be gifted an extra artifact of power, that is the Gothazar Cartouche, because we are in that command entourage, and we're going to take an enhancement instead of superiority with that. Moving on to our battle line, we are going to have an Expert Conqueror Battalion filled with 2 reinforced units of Mortec Guard with Nadrite Blades and Shields. And our third battle line will be Cavalos Death Riders. They will be in a core battalion of Bounty Hunters alongside a unit of Necropolis Stalkers. We will have 1 Gothazar Harvester and a Mortec Crawler. And let's not forget our Mortisan Soul Reaper, who I did nearly forget about. Our endless spells will be a Bone Tithe Shrieker, as well as a Nightmare Predator.
Let's begin with the Trees of Doom. It's not Sylvaneth in this battle report, it's Sylvan Death. Ha! Get it, Luka? He looked at me real funny with those eyes. So this list is something I'm testing to take to an event. So once again, you're going to see the same list. I am going to tweak it. However, if you want to get good with a faction, I highly recommend you stick to one list and play it multiple times against as many different opponents as possible in as many different missions as possible. This is the last mission of the new General's Handbook. So I've now, with this game, have played once on every mission, but with different factions, but at least once on every mission, which is very important. So to go into it, I'm using a Heartwood Sylvaneth faction with the Dwindling. My inspired trait is my Triumph. I have a Warsong Revenant, that's my general, with the Spellsinger trait and an Arcane Tome. I have an Arc Revenant and a Tree Lord Ancient with the Throne of Vine spell and the Vesperal Gem. I have a Hunters Battalion with 2 units of 3 Hunters, 1 with scythes, 1 with swords, and 10 Spite Revenants, and then a battalion of Conquerors, which are 2 units of 5 Tree Revenants, and that's it. Then I also have a Warlord Battalion, which has my 3 Hunters with bows, and of course all the characters in there. To round it off, I have a Spite Swarm Hive, bringing the total cost to 1,985 points. With that, let's see. It's flavors of death all around for everyone. Bone meal does help the trees grow.
And with that, let's go take a look at what this last mission might be. Mission we're going to be playing, this is Turf War. This is the last one from the General's Handbook here. It's rather simple in almost every aspect. As you can see, our territories encompass exactly half of the table along the short table edge, and we will be deploying 9 inches away from the enemy territory. So we're only going to be 18 inches apart, but we have a massive amount of the battlefield to deploy in here. No reserves. That is the main rule here. Everything has to commit to the battle. If it doesn't, it is destroyed. On top of all of that, it is a claustrophobic killing ground. Summoned units cannot shoot or charge in the turn in which they are added to your army. That won't matter for either of our forces. Now, the victory points are pretty simple. On top of all of that, you get a victory point if you have one of the 2 objectives, a victory point if you have both of the objectives, and a victory point if you have more than your opponent. And of course, 2 per battle tactic and 3 for your grand strategy. At the end of the game, whoever has the most points after 5 battle rounds will be the winner. Showing out the table before Skari and I deploy our forces on it. Again, we have a deployment zone over here and a deployment zone over here, territories. We can put our trees wherever we want. We can put our nexus down wherever we want. It's quite good, quite good. The terrain here, we have the battle mat from Table War. The rocks are from Greenleaf Terrain, and these like little wood footprints are actually from Gale Force 9 or Battlefront.
I like these actually. They're really, really useful because you can kind of put anything you want on there to make like nice area terrain sections, which in Age of Sigmar means you get your bonuses to your armor, and then 40k in other games it means you've got like a nice footprint for something, even like a ruin. You could put a ruin and then like have a nice little area around it.
It's like clear, right?
Very clear if you're in, you're out. This is fantastic.
No problem whatsoever in that regard. And I want to remind our Silver Vault members that you have access to many discount codes. Table War and other battle mats from other companies are a prime example, as well as terrain from Battlefront or terrain from GameMat.eu or Urban Mat. It's all there and all available. It's well over 50 companies now at this point. You don't need to be a Silver Vault member to see what is available. You only have to be bronze, so you can go to the Vault section of the website to go check that all out there, or go to miniwargaming.com/silver-discount, or just click on the link in the description below. That'll redirect you to where you need to be, and you might save yourself a pretty penny if you're a bronze member, upgrading to silver and buying a lot of terrain or many other things on the list there. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead, pick our sides, either here or there. We're gonna go ahead and deploy our forces, and we'll be back in but a second. And, well, here we are, everybody, on the battlefield, all deployed for our 2 objective mission, which is funny enough very effective for the Bonereapers here. And I forgot to note, but the Nexus is part of the collection as well as the Codex earlier when I was talking with the Army for Sale there. Now, for my deployment, I deployed first. I didn't finish first. Technically, Skari has less drops and he finished first. I got my Stalkers back here to prevent tree Revenant shenanigans. Got the Catapult, the Crawler, and the Caval's Death Riders all back there, ready to like support the Mortec Guard as they get stuck into combat there. We have our Mortec Guard Harvester. We have the, I can't remember, he is the Bone Shaper. This is the Soul Mason, and we have the Soul Reaper over here. And then we have our Liege Cavalos all ready to go. And across, we have a lot of things hiding because the Catapult is a massive threat to all 3 of these units. Who are your battle line choices?
That one.
That one?
That one.
That one.
And all 3 hunters because of the Heartwood.
Well, that screws my battle tactic, my grand strategy right up. I forgot to talk about it. It's like no room for the weak, or the weak don't deserve to be here kind of thing. I only get it complete if you have no battle line left on the table. And I am picking show of strength or whatnot, so I'm just trying to have more units in your territory than you have. Right, they're both very difficult. Correct. Hopefully your battle line, you have to use them, they get killed, that's my hopes. Because the Mortec, the Bonereaper one isn't great. I have to have all my battle line, at least one of those units has to start at full strength at the end of they have to be at full strength at the end of the game. That is like never once ever happened for me in any one game. So unless you like hid them in the back corner. Correct. But then I'm paying like a bunch of points just to like get a great they need to be stuck in. I want them like stuck more Nagash demands it. Exactly. I also don't like how where's Nagash? Nagash, he's somewhere else. He was in another game, another time. And yeah, so that is it there. I'm at 1980 points. What do you got for Triumph? 1985. Ooh, then I went with Bloodthirsty because I don't actually have access to rerolling charge rolls, so I might need that in this game. Okay. So +1 to wound, not super important. And on Bonereapers, I automatically pass all battle shock checks. So only looking for the reroll charge roll there. So we do get it. Nice, excellent. And that's it. We're ready to go. You do get priority on this one. I will take first turn in this game. Yeah. It is a 2 objective mission. I need to score some points before I score 0 points. Right, because these guys are, Skari has no choice but to go first. Otherwise, I'll walk on the objectives and he'll be grinding me for a couple turns before he can score points. And then it'll be like an auto Bonereaper. Yeah, so in this case, I'm going to get hold 2, hold more. And that's the aim. It's just to try and get as many points as I can early, and then see if you double turn me and stuff, it'll be what it is, but at least I'll have some points in the bank. Correct. And the double turn may never come up. Correct. And Bonereapers love playing 2 to 3 objective games. Well, Death really like doing that, especially the Bonereapers, though, because they can just put so much value in their Mortec Guardians to try and hold the line. And we'll see if that works out. And sometimes dice are dice. You know, we'll play it out. So it'll be turn 1 for the Bonereapers. We have all of our new White Dwarf rules here. So we have our unique battle tactics, and we have our unique heroic actions. We got a lot of weird things for the Bonereapers, actually. So let's go through them. All right, we start with 7 base discipline points going second, because we get 2 for going second, and then 1 for every hero and 2 for the liege. At the roll, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 units to get more points. You're looking for 6s. I got 1. Because I'm going second in the battle round, I'm going to choose this objective as the proving ground. Only Galician veterans can try to control that objective.
Which is a good time to use it, because it'll make it harder for me to hold. It kind of forces me to use a Tree Revenant unit to go up and take it, which I think I'm going to have to do. I'm going to go ahead and pick my battle tactic and my heroic action. So my heroic action will be inspired leadership from the Tree Lord Ancient, which he does not get.
All right.
And my battle tactic will be against the odds. So I'm just gonna try and get these bowmen within 6 inches of that objective.
Ossiarch Bonereapers don't get heroic leadership, they get relentless leadership instead. So it's automatic though, there's no 4-up roll. So I'm gonna say that my liege will use relentless leadership here. So he'll be able to issue a command without a discipline point being spent. Yeah, we talked about the battle tactics.
So battle tactics, so now we're gonna go into, I guess, spell casting / a bunch of stuff. I really, really want to start doing some magic shenanigans.
Of course.
Because why wouldn't I? I think that would be really fun.
It's to be expected.
I'm not sure if I kind of want to put my tree somewhere there, if I can. I'm going to Silent Communion a tree.
Yep, 3 away from the middle of this objective, and 3 away from...
Those other pieces of tree.
It just looks weird because of the shape of the tree, but it's 3 away from everything else around it.
Okay, so with that, that's a tree there. Okay, so now I'm going to do his Vespral Gem. So he heals specially. And does he take mortals? He does not.
Nope. So he's
good. He's super heals.
Yep.
Throne of Vines on that one. And then over here, we're going to start with the Arcane Tome guy. So first things first, let's try and bring in the Spite Swarm Hive. And it goes off on a 10.
All right, let's
Little
go
Spite Swarm Hive, just because now, wholly within 9, these Revenants will be able to, I'm probably going to roll for them, or I could roll for one of them at the end of the hero phase, and they'd get a bonus to their charge and move. And then in your hero phase, they'd be able to potentially give me additional saves on one of my units as well. So it's like a really cool little combo-centric unit. Okay, so second spell is going to be Verdant Blessing, which will try bring in a tree. I need a 7 for this, I think, and that won't go off. So I will attempt to re-roll.
That's a once per phase.
It's once per magic phase. Goes off on a 10.
Oh, gross. I got to show the other overgrown. We have overgrown terrain over here, overgrown terrain there.
And that forest.
Oh, this forest is now overgrown as well.
Yeah.
Try and stop that one.
Yeah, makes sense.
Nah. All right, 5.
Okay.
I wasn't going to stop much of anything. I only have the one unbind in that direction. So 3 away from everything in the middle of the objective, the terrain all around it there. And he's got 1 more spell to cast.
Flute Nuke!
Boom.
So this is going to be a spell, it goes off on a 7, and I will be picking this tree
the cast from
as the casting from place.
He's the spell slinger.
Yep, +1 to cast. Ooh, does not go off.
All right. Do not get it that time.
Cool.
After that, we're on a movement. We're just going to...
Well, actually, end of the hero, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Will my Spite Revenants get good? They do.
Yeah, 6, so they're boosted by the Endless Spell.
Yeah, +3 to move, +3 to their charges.
Kurnoth Hunters shifted a little bit, so did the Arc Regent. The bow ones moved forward.
They're just within 6 inches there, which should give me my my battle tactic. Yep. He stayed back here, of course. He doesn't really feel like or need to move anywhere.
Yeah, he's got the trees protecting him.
And then, of course, just what I did is I did teleport the Tree Revenants to this tree. They get +3 to their charge, so that'll be a 6-inch charge, which hopefully I can get in and start doing some damage to this big block. While the Tree Lord Ancient did just move up to start pressing that flank. I had to move some Galician veterans in range of that objective just to make sure that I could score it and actually take it. And so, but that does mean that I had to get aggressive with one of my Tree Revenant units, which does make me sad. But and then the hunters did stay in that forest for some bonuses to their saves, and they're wholly within 6 inches of that. So now any other unit that's wholly within 6 inches of that objective counts as being within range of an overgrown terrain feature as well.
Okay.
So that's their emissaries of the Everqueen rule, which is actually really cool. Okay, so with that, shooting phase, I guess.
Yeah, we're right there.
Yeah.
Where do you want to start?
So +1 to hit against them.
Oh,
+1 to hit against them.
Yeah,
because I've got my thing, and I'll say +1 to hit against that unit of dudes.
Stalkers back there? Yep.
Yeah, just in case. I think I'm gonna have to kill them at some point. So I will be shooting my Doom Tendril Staff at the big block of infantry.
Alrighty. I can't really do anything about it. So.
2s, yep.
Good start.
Yeah, I think 2s or 3s. Well, that'll be 2. I think it's only rend 1 though.
Well, we are petrifax. We ignore that.
You do not care.
We've got a 5 and a 2. And how much damage?
3 for that.
All right, 3.
Yep.
And reward 1.
Nice.
2 die. From there, we're gonna fire.
The Colonel Hunters are gonna take a pot shot into them as well.
Over there.
So I get +1 to hit because they're one of the +1 to hits. So I'm gonna be hitting on 3s. And I get +1 to wound, so I'll be wounding on 2s. They are only rend 1 though. So you get your regular save.
Just the 4.
Yep. And that's 2 damage each.
6 damage. We have a ward. We're gonna ward. None. Okay. All right, so we're gonna lose these 4 and these 2. We'll lose you and we'll lose you. Fight Revenants.
Okay, let's see if we can get them into combat. Ha! Not with that roll.
Is that a reroll?
That is definitely a forward to victory. Let's go, Spite Revenants. No, they needed it.
Interesting.
No, that is actually very sad.
Very not good for them.
Okay, well, that's all I get. So I guess I'll score my points. I'll get 2 for that. I get hold 2, hold more. So I will get a 5 points.
5 points on the first turn. Not bad.
Yep.
Not bad at all.
Yep.
Gotta get more discipline points. I gained 1 more. The one I got last turn from Relentless Leadership was lost because I didn't need to use it. So I'm at 9 currently. We're gonna go with Necromantic Mastery from, it's a tough call, but I think from this guy. So the first spell that Mortison casts cannot be unbound. That is the other unique heroic action that the Bonereapers have access to.
I will go for a heroic willpower on my Arc Revenant, so it gives me an additional unbind.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Now my actual battle tactic. I'm gonna do against the odds as well, just to get out of the way. And well, I might do I'm gonna do Desecrate Their Lands. I'm just gonna control this. Should be easy enough. It's in both of our territories, and I have some expert conquerors here, so this should be relatively easy, I'd say. Now we're gonna go on to actual hero phase. Let's do this Nexus here. We're just gonna do the 4-up to give these guys -1 to hit. -1 to cast for that tree. Did he even do spells last turn?
He did, but the Vespral Gem is just auto cast.
That's right. There's no point in giving
there's no roll on it or anything.
And I can't see the character in the back over there. He's hidden, and this requires all visibility. So 4-up for, I believe it's Lethargy on them. I'm gonna double check. Doesn't matter if I double check, I'm just gonna roll. If I get a 4-up, it works. All right. Lethargy's tempting, but I'm gonna do Punishment of Agony on them. So they're -1 to hit until my next hero phase. Then we're gonna go on to casting some spells. We're gonna start with our Soul Reaper, who's gonna hit them with Drain Vitality. So they have to reroll 6 to hit, wound, and save.
Oh, nice.
Make them a little bit less effective. See if we get it. We got an 8 on that one.
Is that an 8?
Yep. This one can be unbound.
Yeah, I will unbind it with my Arc Revenant.
Revenant there. You need a 9.
Need a 9. Nope.
All right. So.
Oh, I can reroll 1.
If you want to.
I'll reroll it. Can you only cast 1?
Yeah, he only casts 1. This guy casts many.
No.
Okay. So their vitality is being drained. Only 6 to hit and wound. Sorry, save, not wound. The wound rolls are fine. You keep those. We have Empowered Nagerite weapons from the Bone Shaper over there, which we're going to go ahead and do. We got with a 9. That makes this so every 5, 5 and 6 is 2 hits instead of 1. That's
on that unit?
On that unit there, yeah.
And that's until your next turn?
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, and then the only other things I have to cast are on my Soul Mason. So I take it back, I forgot I have 2 on the spells. I was about to cast 1 with him. He, instead of empowering their weapons, he's going to cast a Nightmare Predator, which is a, there you go.
I will try and unbind it. I get +1. What did you roll? I don't remember.
Yeah,
let's see if it matters.
I gotta look. We're gonna conjure that, and all the other spells come with the collection as well. Well, the 2 in this list, sorry. He's gonna summon right there, and we are going to target the Flute Nuke as the main target.
How dare you?
Even though he can jump around the trees and everything.
What did you ever do to him? I mean, what did he ever do to you?
He did bad things to me. Finally, he did bad things to me. So he moves 2d6 inches a turn. After he moves, enemy units within 3 take D3 mortal wounds on a 2-up, though if the target is nearby, it's D6 mortal wounds instead of D3. Over to this Soul Mason, he is going to cast Mystic Shield as his first spell.
Oh, I can't unbind that.
Can't unbind Mystic Shield, that'll target these guys here.
Yep.
And then he can cast a second spell. His second spell is going to be the Bone Tithe Shrieker, the endless spell, the other one. I got it with the, ooh, I think I failed. That 5 does work. So
I'm going to try and stop it with my Tree Lord Ancient.
And you do.
And he does.
All right, no endless spell. And then, I believe he has nothing to heal nearby, so we're going to go right onto the end of the hero phase, where we're just going to move the Nightmare Predator. He'll go 2. Oh, you monster. My Bonereapers. There we go. And yeah, now he does more wounds to all enemies nearby. It has no effect on Bonereaper units, so I think if you're doing Bonereapers into Bonereapers, you probably wouldn't have an effect. Okay, and then we have to roll for his little throne on a 2-up. Oh my gosh. Nice. So he has.
So wait, it's on a 2-up. You get D3 more spells.
It's on a 2-up. He casts his own reroll hit rolls a 1 spell, or on a 6 he does a D3 more times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well, he tried. We're on to movement now, where we're probably going to keep most of all of this over here still, and we are going to move. Just that side of the battlefield. Yeah, we're going to Unstoppable Advance for a discipline point. We're going to go down to 8, and they're going to move 7. Walk all into the woods, staying near the objective, and then
staying out of 9. I'm assuming.
You can redeploy if you want to. I just moved up to the edge there. It doesn't really matter.
Do you get any? I will redeploy.
Yep.
I will redeploy them. Well, you still have them to move though.
I do.
No, I won't redeploy them.
No.
They're good. They're good where they. Oh, end of the hero phase. They that will give them an additional save, so they get +1 to their saves.
Good. Okay, we're gonna keep everything else over there. Actually, the Bone Shaper, he's gonna move. He's gonna run 2. He's just gonna go like right there in the woods, in the corner near that tree back there. Yeah, back there. Thank you. And then this guy's gonna hang out right here. There we go. Just forgot about him.
Yep.
Keeping the Death Riders where they are. We are going to move you up. I gotta stay within 12 of that. So we're gonna stay there, just keep it wholly within 12. We are gonna keep, all of this where it is. We're probably gonna keep you back here, keep you back there. We don't need to be too aggressive right now. Just gonna hold on for a bit. And then at the end of the movement phase, we're gonna re-knit constructs on them because they can't move to heal wounds. So we're gonna use a discipline point to re-knit. They're gonna heal D3 wounds worth of models. We're gonna get 1. We're gonna use that to re-knit him right there. And that should be it for the movement phase. We're gonna go on to shooting, and we are gonna, the only shooting I really have is the catapult. We're gonna spend a discipline point to give it an extra attack for endless duty from our Liege Cavalos. Can't see because the Spite Revenants are here. They're blocking the Tree Revenants too well. I can't see them, so we're just gonna fire into the Spite Revenants, I guess, is what I'm thinking. Yeah. So these hit on 2.
What's the rend on these?
No rend.
So I will all out defense here.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So
you hit on 2s with that thing?
Yeah, so it hits on 2s and wounds on 3s.
What?
2
That's
wounds.
Neat.
2 wounds at your +1 save.
I think it's a 4-up. And is that 4 damage? 5 damage?
5 damage.
Oh.
Then we're on to charging. We're just gonna. I don't even want to charge them anymore. It's freaking only one guy coming back made me so sad. Give me all 3 back, baby. I want maximum everything. Okay, let's go with charging them. They're gonna go 12 inches. Staying back here a little bit with them to keep Luka there on my Soul Reaper. Sorry, my Soul Reaper. And my, what's it called there? My Soul Mason there.
Yep.
Keep them all kind
I love that he literally has a chair that he just hangs out on.
Yeah, he just hangs out there all day.
Which is really neat. Okay, so end of the charge phase.
Yes.
My tree might do some mortal wounds to you.
Angry tree.
Because I have there's a wizard nearby. It's on a 4+. Nope.
All right. Okay, that's it for charging. I'm just gonna go ahead and fight over here.
Yep.
I got 5 dudes to go fight because they're Galicia veterans and they have the extra reach on the guy on the stump there, and they're gonna attack me.
What's the rend on you?
Rend of 1. But I can bludgeon to make it rend 2.
Hold on 1 second.
Holding.
Revenants have 2 wounds each. Not 1 wound.
Oh, they're 2 wounds apiece.
Yeah.
Ooh. So we are going to spend a command point on Shield Wall. So in case I whip this roll, which I always do with Mortai Guard, I don't take as big of a hit back. Because the wounding on 4s,
Yep.
cartouche is too far away, really bad. So all the attacks going forward, there are 14 of them attacking. I have to do the 2 soul cleavers first, separately, because that's how that works. These hit on 3s and wounding on 3s. That's 1 wound so far, rend 1.
Just rend 1.
All right, here we go with the attacks hitting on 3s. And the 6s are 2 hits, but we don't have any of those.
Is it only with these blades, not with the big blades?
That's why you gotta do separately, sadly.
Yeah.
I guess no, they also have a different wound profile. And these are wounding on 4s with a rend of 1. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wounds.
Okay, so 8 at rend 1. So I
one.
do have, I believe, a 5 up, which goes to a 6 up. And I will lose 1, 2, 3, 4 from the unit. 4 of them have gone down.
4 remaining in there to strike back. That's all we got for this turn.
Yeah, but
We'll pile them in a second.
I have 4 to attack back, basically.
Yeah.
They hit on 3s, but I do get +1 hit because you're one of my targets of the hunt. So I hit on 2s, wounding on 3s. So hitting on 2s. Nice.
6s matter. There's a mortal wound.
Oh, it's a mortal wound, yeah. And 3s to wound. These are all rend 1, not that it matters for you, but they are hunters. So that'd be 8 at -1.
Right, because we ignore the rend of 1, we reduce all rend as petrifacts by 1. They have a 3-up save with Mystic Shield.
Yeah.
Boom. And then they have a reroll for Shield Wall.
Oh, fancy.
1 does sneak through.
So 1 and a mortal, so 2 damage plus a mortal.
And then the mortal, so that's 3 dead still.
Very nice. Oh, that's right. Reroll is a reroll. I mean, Shield Wall is a reroll to the
they get
wounds.
the reroll for their save.
That's really neat.
So we'll lose 1, 2, 3, I suppose.
Neat.
Right, well, that is not ideal, but it worked out. They held. I didn't do as much. I was hoping to wipe them. I was really, really hoping to wipe them.
I am going to use my last command point to insane bravery them because I don't want them to go anywhere.
But there.
They are there.
Yes, very smart, very wise. Okay, well, that's the end of my turn. I control this objective, and a few of them I'm going to choose to control this for the desecrate their territory, and then I have that objective over there. So I will also gain 5 points.
5 points.
That will move us to battle round 2. I'm going to roll priority 4.
What happens?
6.
I will keep the priority as much as I can.
Shmort. Okay, and then that will be turn 2 for Sylvaneth. All right,
great.
5 to 5 points and 7 discipline points, the 2 command points, but I still have to roll for mine. And then we're gonna go for my roll, which I get none on. I'm not gonna choose that as a proving ground yet. I'm gonna hold off, because I got quite a bit of models on it right now.
Yeah, I'd have to go in and kill quite a few of you, considering they count as 3 models each.
Yeah, I won't worry about the proving ground on that one yet.
I think I will be going for a desecrate their lands, and I will be picking
same idea.
This objective over here. Hopefully I can do enough damage to that unit, and I've got some Galician veterans nearby, potentially another unit of Galician veterans.
They're extra conquerors, I assume.
Yeah, they're conquerors, yeah. So hopefully I can tip the scales in my favor ever so slightly. But with that, let's dive into heroic actions. My Arch Revenant will do a heroic willpower and will attempt to get rid of that. I need to roll an 8.
For an 8?
Nope, does not, but I will just try and re-roll it. Do I want to try and do that?
Never mind.
That's it. Okay, and then your go for heroic action and stuff.
Ooh, yes, we are going to do probably the same relentless leadership on this guy. So we'll have he could throw out a discipline point without worrying about it.
Vestral Gem for Throne of Vines.
Yes.
Can't stop that. Does he take any mortals? Nope. We're going to go ahead and do the big guy. Let's try and do a flute nuke, I think.
Off the rip, all right.
I want to try and do the flute nuke right away. I'm going to pick this forest to try and get it done. Needs a 7 or more. Goes off on a 10.
Try and stop it.
With the Ooh, you stopped it. You must be. I'm going to go for regrowth, essentially. So I'm going to pick that forest now. And it needs a 7 as well. Goes off on an 8. That'll bring D.
No one in range to stop that one, so you get D3 back.
D3 Revenants come back.
Oh!
All 3.
Adding 3. A couple over there, a couple over here.
Yep.
Hunters. Bloop. Moving up and around.
Yeah, might as well. Then we're going to move these. Or just going to. That's already been a proving ground. If I kill you enough, that'll be good. I need to make sure they essentially just move this way and get like everybody within 6 inches of this, like that.
Same idea, desecrating ground.
And he's going to go around this way. My Arc Revenant's going to move up to basically get his 12-inch aura bubble of +1 to wound on those Kurnoth hunters. Oh, I have one more spell. Sorry, I had 2 more spells. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, Skari, what are you doing?
What spell are you doing?
I'm going to try, I have one more spell. I'm going to try and bring up another forest. We'll go off on a 6.
I don't really have a way to stop it, so
okay.
It's all good. I'm going to spell sling from that tree and summon over there.
Yeah, look at the trees. I love that you can just put one tree down instead of having to put like multiple trees down.
It was like unplayable before.
It makes me very happy inside. Okay,
yeah,
so
to put the whole thing down.
I'm going to go ahead and try and get this unit to get +2, 3 to move and +3 to charge.
Ah, yes, good.
Yeah, nope.
All right.
They are going to stay right where they are.
And then this thing's got to move.
That's right.
It moves too. Yes, this baby moves.
They're going to move up. Would you like to redeploy them?
No.
Do you have?
I can't redeploy.
Oh, you don't have a redeploy mechanic.
No redeploy
that
mechanics.
makes sense. Okay.
So they moved there.
Yep.
The character with the very extravagant character, but that back.
The flute nuke, he's just on this side now. He's just moving back, wants to make a little bit of distance. He would hate to just get charged randomly. That would be very annoying. With that, I'm going to go ahead and just shoot you with my Doom Tendril Staff. 2 shots, hitting on 2s and wounding on 2s or 3s. 1. We're good. You're fine.
Good charges.
Oh no, I still have these guys.
Oh,
no charges. Yeah, no charges. I'm going to shoot at. Well, how many wounds does that monster thing have?
The Gothazar Harvester, he's got 10.
10 wounds.
Yes.
Let's start shooting at your Mortek guard, I think.
Okay.
Because I can't see that unit of Mortek guard, or I could shoot at the character back here.
You're gonna go for the guard.
Going to go for the guard here.
Bonereapers is too deep in the woods.
So I'm going to go ahead, and that's +1 to hit, so hitting on 3s.
Nice.
And winning on not 2s, 3s this time. So just 2.
2.
Yeah.
And we pass our saves.
That's fine.
Then we have charges.
We're going to go ahead and do the scythes.
Kurnoth hunters.
Yeah.
Oh, 3.
3.
Good enough.
Good enough to make it. That's exciting.
You know what the worst part about that is? If I chose lethargy, they would have failed. They would have just.
Oh, because you had slowed them down. Or
yeah, you only roll a single d6, and then the reroll would have been a 2.
Tree Lord Ancient.
Nice.
11. So you're just going to stay within ½ an inch there. And I don't know if that gets him within 3. I think it does.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, sorry. I have to technically put him a little closer there.
Yeah,
there you go.
Be able to finagle it.
I'm going to see if the little. Oh no! And then over here, actually, you know what? I am sending that unit of swords in to
hunters.
Those guys.
Oh, they go 11. Right, they're going to charge over there.
Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and my monster's rampage. Actually, let's do the tree. Does it do mortal wounds to you? It does, and it does 2 mortal wounds.
Take both.
Cool.
Yeah, it doesn't. Trying to pull them with stupid monsters. That guy and this guy. Sure,
cool.
Sure.
I'll now try to smash to rubble.
Smash to rubble.
Come on, Tree Lord Ancient.
Oh yes.
Smash to rubble.
Kicks that over, and this ceases to function now. So the fight phase, I do have to declare shield walls. So they're going to shield wall for the free discipline point on his relentless leadership, and then that unit's going to shield wall as well with their own discipline point. So we're at 6 currently.
They're all nice and.
So you pile them.
3 of them pile in because of a really long charge, getting into the forest. Not that it helps them this turn or whatever.
Right, yeah.
Because they charged, but I'm going to fight with them first. Okay, here we go. Needing 3s to hit normally, but that big unit is a target of my hunt. So 2s to hit, and 6s do 2 mortal wounds instead of damage. No 6s. Okay, and 3s to wound. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in total.
So we ignore the round 1. These are 3 up saves. Ooh, that's not great. But we did shield wall.
You did.
And okay,
so that's 6 damage.
6 damage, eh? All right, we have a ward save.
It's kind of hoping for
3 of them, and then the 3 that die are near the Gothsar Harvester. None of them come back. All 3 are
okay.
dead. These are the 3 that would die. That's a Soul Cleaver, this guy, and this guy. And over to this one, we are going to fight. We're going to put a lot of the attacks into the, what are they called? The Spite Revenants, I think.
I will allow defense then.
Okay.
Yep.
I got 6 guys in there fighting. This guy had to pile in closer to them, but he's still.
They're Galician veterans though, so he could attack.
Yeah, he's going to attack that way, yeah.
Yeah, so you could get all of them.
I am.
Oh yeah.
I just did.
There's 7 of them there, right?
There's 7, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8. Actually.
8 of them.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
8. We're going to Revenants. These are the Soul Cleavers. They all hit.
Nice.
And then do they wound? 2 do.
Okay.
And then the extra attacks from these guys, no re-rolling. Yeah, that's right. But we have the 6. So we get that 2 in there will hit.
Nice.
And 4s. An additional 3.
3. So 5 ups, I believe.
Yes, sir.
That'd be 2 go down.
That's all they
2
got.
dead. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and I want to see what these Kurnoth Hunters can do against the shield wall. So I'm gonna go with them just to try and see what they can do.
They are under the effects of Drain Vitality.
So
and
rerolling
Agony.
6s to wound, right?
They roll 6s to hit.
And their saves.
And their saves.
Okay.
And their -1 to hit because of this.
Okay.
It's broken, but they still lost.
I will. So I will spend because I have +1 to hit you already.
Yep.
I'm going to spend a +1 to hit from all-out attack.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
That's it. No command points.
So 2s to hit now with the +2s to your -1.
Yep.
And 3s to wound. Oh no, 2s to wound for him.
Yep.
But I have to re-roll successful wounds of 6s, right?
Yeah, the real successful hits of 6s.
Hits of 6s, not wounds. Okay,
that's
so
re-roll.
1 re-rolled. Oh, it actually, that's 3 damage that could potentially go through. So 2s to wound thanks to my Arc Revenant. Wow.
Goes down to Ren 2.
Yep.
And then we have a 3 up save, so we're 5 up with a reroll.
Okay.
So with the shield wall. And it saves only 1 more. So that's going to be, because of 2 damage normally.
3
right?
damage each, yeah.
So 2 damage normally up to 3, so that's going to be 2 dead.
Oh no, that'd be, 3 damage, yeah.
2, 7, and then 8, 9, 10. Just kill them.
Okay.
Clears up that flank completely. And then we're gonna fight back with my Mortek Guard over here. Looking at this, everyone gets in, but this one Necroforest bearer there. 16 into them. I gotta do the Soul Cleavers. 1 Soul Cleaver's dead, so it's gotta do 1 separate. The 1 Soul Cleaver, a couple hits, a couple wounds. I'm gonna do 15 twice. These are 3s to hit. 6s are good, so we'll leave a couple misses in there.
Yeah, 6s explode, which is nice.
Yep. And
4s.
4s to hurt, potentially. So that's the first half. We have an additional 6. And the rest of the attacks on 3s. And missing on these. And we have a single 6 in there. And 4s. An additional
5.
6.
6.
Rend of 1.
So 4 up saves. That'll kill 1. And put 1 down to 3 wounds remaining.
All right.
And then 2 tramples. That'd be 1 mortal from a trample.
I would die, and let's see if the Gothzar Harvester goes to work. It does not. All right, that's that. So we're kind of chewing through them, but our 1 flank has buckled.
I hold 1. I don't hold more. However, I do get my battle tactic, so that'll be a 3 points for me this turn.
Not too bad. Not too bad at all. All right, so you're at 8. I'm gonna roll for discipline points now before we go into my turn.
Yeah.
I have 9 units left. Nothing. 6 remaining discipline points to Skari's 1 command point. And the score is 8-5. Try and do eye for an eye this turn. Kill a unit because I lost my Mortek Guard here. See if we can't make that happen. And then we're going to go with Necromantic Mastery on that Soul Mason. So the first spell he casts this turn cannot be unbound. He's going to try and summon the Bone Tithe Nexus. Guy with a 7.
Well, I can't stop them.
Yeah.
Battle tactics, heroic actions, and your battle tactic?
Eye for an eye.
Eye for an eye. So my heroic action is actually going to be heroic leadership from the Arc Revenant.
On a 4.
Yep. Nope. Not today.
Alrighty. Before I cast that,
I'm going to
Skari
try to
wants
dispel
try
this
and
over here.
dispel that. Looking for an 8.
Well, +1 because he is special.
7.
And I get to reroll once. I'm going to reroll it here.
Looking for it. Yeah, you got it.
And I got it.
All right. That thing only moved 4 inches anyways. I'm gonna set it up right there against the rock here just because that's gotta be an inch away from all other models. But it'll still have a pretty good effect on everything I want over here. That's the first cast there. And then our Bone Shaper is gonna heal 3 wounds to the Mortek Guard from the Bone Shaper here. So he's gonna bring back 3 of these dudes.
Very nice.
We're gonna bring back the Soul Cleaver there. And we are going to go ahead and put a dude there and a dude, I guess there. It's all good. Back to his casting. Let's go for, as a second power, he will go, we're gonna go Mystic Shield, I think. Target them, they're wholly within 12, see if we can't get that off. That was an 11.
Ooh, so I need a 12?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to stop it with my tree load. No, not today.
Right, so we got Mystic Shield empowering them, so he's done. We're gonna go on to this Reaper here, who's gonna try Drain Vitality. 5? I think it's a fail, I think it's a 6. Our Nexus was destroyed, so no more using that. It's just in the way. And that will be it for the hero phase. So at the end of it, we're going to see if this guy can cast Soul Guide on a 2-up. On a 2-up. Hey, we got it. All right, so you can cast Soul Guide one time, which will do. Fail. All right. On to movement. And technically the start of the hero phase, these guys are going to order themselves to hunt and kill. It's their own specific order. They get to move through terrain as if they had fly, and they get to reroll charge rolls. And I think run rolls, but I'm not going to be running this turn. And then we're on to movement. They're going to order themselves to move better, an extra 3 inches of it to be precise. They'll go down to 4 discipline points for that. Moving up there, so our Soul Reaper moves to that spot from there, 5-inch move. They move forward. They're 9 with the Unstoppable Advance, and again, ignoring the terrain when they charge and all that stuff. Our Cavalos, I would like the extra shot on that, and I'll take it. I'll just keep him where he. Ah, jeez, no, that's a bad idea. We'll move him forward. No, we'll just keep him where he was. Stay within. Oh, we can. Yeah, we're gonna move this thing forward. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move you to there, and we're gonna move you forward a little bit. I'm not too concerned about screening the tree revenants anymore. I need support over here. So that aspect of my force is gonna be. This is very exposed to enemies back here now. Not ideal. It's easy secondaries for Skari in a lot of cases there. So that means we're gonna move these Death Riders forward. We're just gonna run them because I don't think I'm gonna be charging 6. Oh boy. With that on second thought, we're just gonna move them forward. These move 12. Actually, we're gonna do discipline point to make them move further. I'm gonna go further 3 inches. So it's gonna go up this way. We've done 3 discipline points. I'm just gonna go ahead and see where that gets me and be aggro with them. Sorry, that was them ordering themselves. The Cavalos is in the middle, so they're all in range of them. Skari's gonna redeploy these guys.
Yep.
Oh, 6. Bye-bye. Hello. Yeah. Remove this monster to about there with a 6-inch move. And he'll spend a discipline point to go further 3 as well from our Bonereaper. Okay, we're gonna end up there.
Okay.
And then we're on to shooting. He's got shooting, I don't care. He'll shoot into these guys. Got 4 attacks on 3s and 3s. He's like shoots little bones out of his mouth. 2 attacks, I run 1. Oh, 1 damage each. Cool. 1 left on the 1 hunter. Nope. That's it for shooting that I care about there. This thing's gonna fire into just the Spite Revenants. Yep. It's more of a gamble, but I need to kill something, and they ran too far away. And one of our discipline points to give it an extra attack. So I have 4 attacks. I have 1 discipline point left. 2's to hit, and 3's to wound. 2 wounds, 2 5-ups. Only 5 damage. There's 2.5 left. Oh no, my plan. Okay, then we're on to charging. We're going to start with our Liege Cavalos. Declare your charge. We'll charge 6. Good enough, I suppose. He'll go right to there. And then he gets to roll 6 dice and do mortal wounds on 6, because he rolled a 6 on his charge. He does 2 mortal wounds. Our Stalkers are going to declare a charge. They're going to go 7, which is good enough. By charging like that, I forgot to charge him in. He's going to charge before they do. Apologies, everyone. 7. He would just end up in that spot up there, essentially. And then they would charge in where they were. Apologies. And then they charge in. That's all done. We're going to try a charge with the Death Riders, even though everything's really far away. They get +1. They go 13 inches on their charge. Right. Oh, that was a weird charge. Didn't expect that. They do impact hits as well, but only like for their the models in their unit. Remind, that's only if they do the command ability, the discipline point for it, and I will not. Lastly, the Mortek, the Godsar Harvester will charge 6. We'll get in there, start fighting.
Nice.
And then we're on
Monstrous Rampages?
Oh yes, onto the rampage there. We are going to just stomp on them. Nope.
I'm going to try and make your guys fight last.
Yep.
With my stomp.
Oh, very good.
I do.
I was worried about that. That's the gamble I took. Stupid stomp. All right. Then we're going to go on to fighting. We're going to fight first. I'm going to save. They have to choose a stance. They're going to choose freaking parry stance now that you did that. So they're going to reroll all their saves. Yep. And then over here, these guys are going to attack first, and they're going to bludgeon to get extra AP for my last discipline point. I'm not going to bother doing that. I'm going to save that. I'm going to save that discipline point, I think. And I'm going to fight with my Liege Cavalos first to try and. So the fight lasts, man. Realizing now I could have just stayed outside of 3 on the charge. That's okay. Doesn't really matter. I'm going to fight. I don't know. I guess there's no right answer. I have to kill one of these guys first. I'll fight here. I'll have this fight with him first. 3 attacks with his Commander's Blade. He's got a hit. He wounds. Rend of 1.
Good.
Yeah, there are 3 up, yep. And then he's got his mount attacks, which are 6 of them, 3s and 3s. And roll that one. So that's 3 more wounds at run 1. I do 3 damage.
2, yeah, 3.
Doesn't
kill the one.
Interesting, I got a shield. I bash you with it.
Ooh.
Yes, 1 more wound, no rend.
Oh, sad.
Good. No damage there. All right, so we weakened them a little bit. That's all I got with him. We're gonna fight over here.
Yeah, might as well. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do 2s. 2s to hit and 3s to wound. 6s do 2 mortals. Instead of normal damage. So that'd be 4 mortals. And 1 save.
At 3 up. All right, and then it's a good thing I didn't shield wall. That's 4 mortal wounds. I take 2. The 2 from the back there. I'm gonna do my little wizard, try and do some damage over here if I get lucky. He's got 3 attacks with his scythe. 6s are more wounds. I do 4 mortal wounds, and I hit. It's 2 mortal wounds per 6, and then I don't wound, so it's just 4 mortal wounds.
All right. By the way, he'll take nope.
No more wounds there. Do I have any? Oh, I'm too far away over here.
Yeah. So I just one's down to 1 wound remaining.
Oh, I forgot I got +1 to hit with him. It's okay. I killed the guy I wanted to kill.
But, I'm gonna go ahead and fight with. Actually, no. These Kurnoth hunters over here now. Around and
they're gonna fight my harvester.
Just gonna 3s,
trees,
and 3s.
Oh wow. No rend, so I got a 4 up. I take 2 damage. I have no heroes nearby for the ward.
In the hero phase, they would have gotten an additional save there.
We rolled, we got a 6, so good there. And then over to here. One thing I can correct is he had 2 misses. He would have been hitting on 2s on the Kurnoth hunters, which means 1 more wound. That's 1 more 4-up save on the Kurnoth hunters. I don't care about the mount or any of those ones I missed. 1 more 4-up save, so it does 2 more damage and kills the Kurnoth hunter because they took 4 earlier. So there's 1 hunter with 4 remaining wounds.
Cool.
Back to
the tree lord. Oh no, you go over here.
Yeah, because you just fought there. Yeah, so I'll fight.
With they can use all-out defense for free, so I'll use their all-out defense.
I don't want to get
with no command point usage.
I don't want to get into that one guy. So we're gonna bring you into fight, and then you're just gonna daisy chain back there, because that's as far as I can go. We got 3 of them fighting. 1 is the Hecatos though. 3s to hit. We have all hit because of the 6s. They have the same weapons. These are 4s to wound, I believe. Just 3 wounds, run 1. But you have your all-out defense.
So 2 go through.
Kills 1 of them, and then I have the 6 mount attacks. 4s to hit.
Yep.
And 3s to wound.
Nice.
No rend. 1. 1 damage.
1 wound.
That's all they got.
I got over here. So I'm going to go here and fight here.
Might as well.
1, 2.
And they're Galician veterans, so they got the reach.
4. I think it's this many. Sergeant has a glaive. And what's the champion? 3 attacks with the glaive. Hitting on 4s and 3s to wound. 1 at rend 1.
We make our save.
No, and then there's 4 more left, or 3 more left. 4s to hit, and 3s to wound at rend 1. 3 at rend 1.
4s. And a ward. 1 damage, because we're all under the Hecatos. And the back will get hurt. Okay.
Okay, your little monster, I guess.
My little monster will fight your Kurnoth hunters. 6 attacks with his Soul Crusher bludgeons. 3s to hit, and 3s to wound. Nice. 2 wounds, rend 2.
Go, 1 goes through.
Just 2 damage. His tail and hooves and claws, 3 hits, and 2s to wound. Rend of 1, 2 damage each. 3 of them.
3s of these, 1.
Just 2 more damage.
2 down to 1 remaining.
1 wound remaining on the Kurnoth hunter. The
Tree Lord's gonna go.
You'll pile in.
Couple up.
So we got Mystic Shield, and we reroll our saves. This one to hit against them because they're a target.
That's right. Through 2s to hit with the sweeping blows.
Nice.
And 3s to wound with the sweeping blows.
What's the rend?
Just 1.
All right, so we go to 3-up save because of Mystic Shield. We ignore the rend, and we reroll for parry stance, which matters.
Nothing there. And then the Impaling Talons, 2s and 2s. 2 saves at rend 2.
Rend 2 normally, so 4-ups with a reroll. And the reroll.
Yeah.
We're good. That was the reroll on that one, but 2 saves.
Cool. And then the Kurnoth Hunter.
Yes, the remaining hunter.
The hunter's just going to fight those big monsters as well, I guess.
The monsters should be 2s.
2s to hit. And 2s to wound, thanks to the... So that'd be 5 at rend 3.
Because yes, 5 at rend 3. Wow. Rend 3. So rend 2, so 5 up. And the reroll.
Nice. Nicely done.
All right, 1 gets through.
2 damage.
2 damage. I ward it. Nope.
Okay.
The big unit over there is going to strike at the Kurnoth hunters.
Cool.
But out of the 17 models attacking, we have Soul Cleaver, which hits 3 times and wounds twice. First half on 3s. 6s are good. So we have that. And then we got 4 more hits in there. That's the 4th one. 4s to wound. because we don't have too much support here. And then 5, 7 so far. And the rest. 6 are good. 2 extra hits with an extra 5, 7, 8 more wounds. All at Ren 1.
3 ups, thanks to the forest. So you kill 1 and leave 1 with 1 wound.
All right. The grind continues.
Yeah. Stomps on them.
Oh, stomp.
They take a mortal.
1 mortal, which we take, and you can just take any one of them. Somewhere in the middle or whatever. Boom. Yeah. Them. And then I still have to fight with these guys. So we're going to just fight over into the Tree Lord. So one's going to attack the Tree Lord, the Dread Falchions, and the other guy will attack the Kurnoth Hunter, and they're all going to get an extra attack from with my last Discipline point. Now I'm going to remember that they get +1 a wound, because they're near the cartouche. I forgot that for both those guys, but I don't think it mattered too much.
You also
everything that piled, just the 1 mortal wound from piling in nearby them, I take it. I have...
He's taken 3 wounds so far.
Yes, 4 wounds. So that's this guy has 1 wound left after piling in. 6 attacks with the Spirit Blades now. First one into the Tree Lord. These are 2s to hit because he's near the Shrieker. And then these are 2s to wound. Only 4. Good one. Good. Probably good. Yeah, definitely good. We have the same amount of attacks into the Kurnoth Hunter. Hitting on 2s. No rerolls. And wounding on 2s. That is 4 of my own wounds at Ren 1. Cool. 4 ups. Yeah. I do 1 damage. 1. And then the Dread Falchions have 4 attacks. They hit on 3s. Yep. Wound on 2s. I hate these things. And at Ren 2. Good. Oh, nice. Very good. All right, that's...
I'm going to try Stomp you now.
Yep.
He does not do a mortal.
No stompy stomp.
They only lost 2. They're going to stomp you now as well. You take 3 mortal.
All right, we'll lower him by 3. So I failed my battle tactics somehow. You made the perfect save on them to survive. That guy, he's got 1 less wound because he only had 4. I forgot to mark it earlier though, because one of the damage spilled over, but he's still alive with 3. And this guy took no damage. They lived. Couldn't kill that Kurnoth Hunter, and they took no damage at all. I expected to kill the Kurnoth Hunters there, and this one here, and them, but I failed on all 3 fronts there. That's okay, because I have that objective, and that's about it. I don't think I have this one. So that's no bueno there. Only 1 victory point. So we're going to go ahead and roll priority here. Curious to see where to go. 4 of 1. I would win a double turn there. I'd probably take the double turn. I could do some damage over here. A lot of that stuff. However, and very unfortunately, folks, we did suddenly run out of time. Something came up, and this game does need to come to a close at this point now.
So we're going to leave it up to you to write a comment and tell us how you think the game would have ended.
With the priority as
it'll be a cool. Yeah. It'll be a cool little experiment. Let us know how you think this game would have finished.
I actually don't know. I think I'm at a slight deficit.
You taking the double turn puts you back in the game. If I would have won the priority there, I think I would cement. That's a solid, like a win.
That's where my mind's at too. Yeah. With me getting the priority on that turn, it kind of countersets that the fact that I didn't get my battle tactic.
Yep.
And I can work towards another one now. I can keep grinding here and there, and then I can kind of finish off those last few wounds so you can't regrow them.
Correct.
Essentially, it would be my hopes. But it's hard to say. But it was still a pretty good game up until this point, so we wanted to upload it and keep that going. And I think it's still pretty interesting. Plus, we got to see some cool interactions between the new Bonereaper rules and the Sylvaneth Glade that Skari is here running, especially with that character in the back, casting all the spells from all
the trees
all over the place.
So fun.
Well, because you start with that tree, but you summoned 1, 2, 3. Well, 1 from this guy and then 2 from 2 rounds of casting. So that makes sense. Yep. But you could have had, 3 more trees on the table. After this, I suppose.
I could add another one, then another one, then another one. And they can each go from the tree because of his spell singer. And then late game, I can teleport to them and stuff.
Yeah,
it's just
absolutely.
And they're all the epicenter of a thermonuclear blast.
It's the fact that I double 6 out 1 spell.
Yeah, you did.
Stop it.
If not, I would have done so much extra damage.
I was like, the fact that I got it, I wasn't even like impressed or happy because I could see it all going downhill from that nuke because these guys do not like mortal wounds, not at all. And then that would have been massive. It's because would you roll 11 or like?
I rolled a 10 or something.
Yeah, so everything's gonna be taking like about 3 mortal wounds. So no, thank you. We didn't.
Well, last time I did it was what 27 mortal wounds.
I know, and you would have hit quite a bit of units over there too. So I got really lucky stuff. stopping that. This guy didn't perform super well for me this time, but he did really well for me last time, so that's fine, I suppose. Yeah. Do you think, were you afraid of this thing at all into the Kurnoth Hunters, or were you just gonna like all-out defense and hope for the 2s?
If you shot them, it's an all-out defense.
Yeah. But did it still worry you? Like,
If I can regrow one of the, like you'll kill maybe one, I think.
And you get the
if I roll terrible, then I roll terrible. Like, what am I gonna do about it?
That's fair.
I need to focus on other stuff, right?
Yeah. I wanted to go for the Kurnoth Hunters, but the regrow kept throwing me off. I just kept like, oh, if Skari just whiffs the roll, I kill all 3 of them. I'm like, why would I bank like that? I'm not gonna bank on that. I might as well go for the more consistent kills. But they kept making their 4-ups and 5-ups too. So, oh well. That's the nature of that beast. I like him sometimes. I always wish I had like a second Gothazar Harvester, but that has some good, you know, it screens the backline and it's got that ranged threat, which is something you kind of always want to have. Anyways, folks, we do have to tie this one up here where it is. Very potential close game. I think the Bonereapers might have been able to grind pretty well. It depends on how well I rolled and ground this turn. But not a bad position for us to be in, because we're grinding and winning over there nicely, and then we can use that to push this direction. But this is super suspicious. This is very up in the air.
Yeah, the Tree Lord Ancient basically holds up that whole flank with his Throne of Vines, because it's very hard for you to bring him down with his healing every phase. So unless you take him down in a single either shooting or combat, by the time you get back to being able to do damage to him, he's like basically at full health again. My
hopes were to have everything here dead except for him over the course of a grind, because he doesn't necessarily do a lot of damage himself either.
Correct. He's just he's just an anvil.
Exactly.
And then he can just kind of stay there while other stuff goes in and fights and retreats or gets around, and you know. So and he's there really just to put that one tree anywhere on the table, so then I can like start doing silly things with the spells.
Well, he's a great, that plus the anvil, and then he's just like a wizard for like whatever you need him for. I think he's a great piece.
Yeah, and the fight lost is very clutch, because you'd be like, and fight lost, or stomp a piece of terrain, or you know, do stuff like that.
Is that a 2-up or a 3-up?
It's a 3-up.
That's still pretty good. Yeah.
It used to be a 4-up, so now it's just a 3-up.
Yeah, now it's the 3-up. Way better that way.
Yeah.
Anyways, thanks for the game. It was pretty clutch. I'm curious where it was going to go, but I'm also okay leaving it up in the air, because I'm also a little, I think I might have lost. I don't know. I was a little suspicious on that one. It's iffy. I don't know.
It's all good. We'll call it a draw.
I like that. I can live with that. Happy wargaming, everybody. Toodaloo. All right, everyone. Something weird happened. Skari disappeared, and Steve is tagging in.
I got this.
In reality, something came up, and Skari had to dip. Nothing serious. It's all good. However, we do want to finish this game, and I'm sure you guys want to see how this game concludes. So if we forgot anything, this is the next day, but I've reset the wounds and everything because we had moved some of them, but all the models are still in the same spot, and all the abilities are still in play. So it should be okay still, but apologies if we forget a minor thing here or there. Steve's first time playing Sylvaneth.
I got it.
So I got to roll for my discipline points. I still have 9 units on the table. I'm going to gain an additional 2 discipline points. Swapped out the Skari dice for the Orcs. The Orcs are here to reinforce the Sylvaneth. I'll have 8 discipline points to 3 command points for the Sylvaneth. Though I did scuff my last turn. I only got 1 victory point. So I'm at 6 out of the 8 that Steve has here in Skari's place. If you chose to skip ahead and watch the post game that Skari and I did, we had asked people to make a guess as to who would have won this game if it played out. Now you actually get the reality of that, which is really nice.
You guys didn't say Steve.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. No matter what, whoever didn't say Steve, that would be the win right there. Dang, okay. So I screwed up my battle tactic last turn. I have to pick another battle tactic now to make this work. The one that makes the most sense, an opportunity right now is gaining momentum. I have to pick a unit and kill it. That guy's got 1 wound. I'm gonna pick that guy and kill him. And I'm going to control, and I have to get control of this objective. If I could kill this Kurnoth Hunter and deal with some of them, the only model would be this monster at 5 models. So I'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As long as a couple of them live, and I can get another character in 6 as well. But I have to be careful not to drag them in, so I have to also kill them. And I'm going to remember this endless spells in play, which is good because it gives me +1 to hit, which is awesome, amongst other things. So we're gonna try and make this. We're gonna make this battle tactic work for us here. Heroic action still makes sense to go with Necromantic Mastery, which is again the Bonereaper specific one, which is the first spell that this Mortisan casts cannot be unbound. What are you thinking?
Okay, so I'm gonna rogue willpower on this guy here, and I'm gonna use, I think this is first. Is this first? I'm gonna try to dispel this with the big tree dude.
first?
They both happen at the same time, so the order of it's all the same.
Which one. But ooh, is 6 enough?
I think it's only cast on 5.
Ooh,
and I think it is out of here, and I can't cast it this turn.
Does that still do what it did?
It's even yeah, it's better than it was before too, because it also makes it so you can't use the Inspire command ability, and you can't rally units.
Well, I think that's gonna be a big deal for me right now, but that's pretty good actually.
It's good in general, yeah, but it still gives that +1 to hit, which this army desperately needs. So I can't get it this turn, which is sad. We are gonna cast with our little guy over here, our Reaper, because we do want to put that Kurnoth Hunter down. We're gonna try an Arcane Bolt. Guy with a 9.
Oh, come on. I have enough dispels. I might as well roll.
Because he got 1, 2. Well, he's probably in range to stop it, but he gets +1 to it. We're gonna do it over there. I got a 9. That's a 9 with the +1, so you just show a 9 on the dice.
Look at fantasy's meet or beat. This is still fantasy technically.
Are you gonna reroll or save the reroll for another unbind? Because this is gonna do D3 mortal wounds to that guy who's only got 3 wounds left. Reroll.
I'm gonna reroll now. Nope.
No, not quite. Okay, so he's got a bolt started up. I can't use that till the movement phase. But that's fine.
Regrets.
And then we are going to have, also in the hero phase, the Boneshaper picks a unit and heals 3 wounds to it. We're going to heal 3 wounds to those Mortag Guard. I believe I'm only missing a model, though. Actually missing 16, so I'm going to bring back 3 of them. 4. Sorry, yeah, I'm missing 4. I have 16. We're going to go put 1 there. We're going to put these guys here because I do need these 2 near the objective as well because they count as mini models. I got to help that guy. That guy is in a bad spot. It's a classic mistake I always make with him. Where I always overcommit him. The Kurnoth Hunters are currently beating him up. I will say that I had to remark the wounds on everything, and I think everything is where it should be. 1 wound, 5 wounds left. So apologies for that.
Wizard did it. We're fine.
Go back to casting. This guy's gonna cast Mystic Shield. This is the first spell he's casting. It cannot be unbound. And we got it with a 10. It's gonna target these guys. I need my own anvil here to deal with here, so they're gonna have Mystic Shield. And then his second spell cast is going to be. I can't remember what I picked for him. I don't really care about battle shields, and I don't think I want the endless spell over here either. So the other endless spell I have. So we're just going to cast Soul Guide, which is his own built-in spell, which I got a 7 on. Which pick a unit, they reroll hit rolls a 1.
I have enough on mine, so I might as well roll anyway. I guess I'll use it off the back dude.
Yeah, the willpower.
Yeah.
Okay, I do not get that Soul Guide, and then we're on to the Boneshaper over there, who's going to cast a Nightmare Predator. I fail. All right. Now that we're at the end of the hero phase, he's got his little chariot that he can try and cast Soul Guide more on a 2+. So I attempt it 1 more time, and I got it with a 12.
Okay, right. I think I decide you can have that one.
Thank you. I'm going to give the reroll hit rolls of 1 to the, weirdly enough, the Lord, I think. But I'm going to give it to the Catapult, I think is the best bet.
Rose.
Onto the movement phase, he's going to unleash his Arcane Bolt to deal D3 mortal wounds to the Kurnoth Hunters. That's
we're good.
We're still alive. We got 1 wound left. Boop. Realistically, for movement, everything's tied up. I'm gonna bring him into play here. It does get the Gothazar Cartouche closer up to the front line here. The problem is, because he lived, he's pushing him further away from the objective. I can't quite get within 6 of the objective to get those extra 2 models worth for the character on there. So we're just gonna have to hope for the best with the rest of this and keep playing from there. So that's done moving. That thing's pretty okay where it is. Actually, I'm gonna move it just a little bit further forward so I can endless duty it. It only moves a few inches. It'll go there. That we're gonna move right on to shooting. We're gonna start with our Harvester. He has the 4 attacks from his mouth. He shoots bones out. We hit on 3s and we wound on 3s. So we have 4 3-up saves because they have the effect from the spell. I do 2 damage. It actually kills 1. And they have 5 wounds each. Down to 4 on the non-champion there. All right, there's 1 less hunter to deal with on this table. The fact that I got a double turn and there's no regrowth to keep them up is kind of where I'm like, okay, that's pretty good.
I think Skari wounded the champion.
No, he uses the off-color one as the champion.
Oh, makes sense.
Yeah. And the other shots, I kind of want to go for the Arc Revenant here with the Catapult. However, I can't really see him that well, and he's got Luka and a 4-up save, so it's not going to get all-out defense it. I don't actually know where I want to put these shots. I would love to kill that guy, but I think I'll do it in melee. They could use the hits too. I think I'm just going to go for I'm going to go for them. Use the Discipline Point for Endless Duty to give it +1 shot with its little necrotic skulls. 2s to hit. I do get to reroll 1s. Oh, damn, I should have gone for the Arc Revenant. These are 3s to wound. 3 wounding hits on those. No all-out defense because there's 5 wounds left of them.
It's not.
It wouldn't have mattered. Okay, so if they would have taken 10 damage and died instead of the 20 damage they took, I guess. So we do take them out. That's cool. It's not the target I picked, however, but that's 1 less unit. He would have had to. They were kind of dragging him. He's still in combat, but at least he can go up and around the Kurnoth Hunter here later as a support later on. And then because they're in combat, I was afraid of them piling in onto the objective as well. Okay, we're done shooting, so we're gonna go into charges, which I don't have anything because everything's tied up in combat. Ooh, I do have we have monstrous rampages, however. So I got one over there. I will stomp on a 2+. I miss it again, and then over here.
Knock you on the ground.
Make me fight last?
Yeah. 3 up.
You do. Okay, so I'm down on the ground there. As we go into combat, they have to choose a stance. They're gonna go into parry stance, so they get to reroll their save rolls, and they currently have Mystic Shield up. And I guess I get to pick first, but not with them. I think I'm gonna go with the Gothazar Harvester to try and do some damage before he takes more.
How much rend and how much damage your swings do?
They are 2 damage each, 2 rend. However, if he rolls a 6 to hit, it's 2 mortal wounds instead of the normal damage. With his like front weapons, he's got like a 2 damage like claw attack.
This guy's dead. They have no rend in their attacks, right?
They rend 1.
They rend 1?
Rend 1, yep.
And they have a bunch of attacks.
3 per, but only like the 3 of them. I don't even think that guy can get it.
This is the only place worth doing all of defense, I think.
They get to do it for oh, you don't want to. That's true.
I think they're dead. Again, I'm not super experienced, but I think they're dead no matter what.
They're 2 each with a 5.
But these are a lot of attacks, right?
Essentially, it's 5 attacks a model. Yeah, the guys on top have rend 3. Yeah. I only have 4 attacks remaining with the Soul Crushers. They still hit on 3s, no 6s. I was kind of hoping to fish for a couple of those. 3s to wound. And a rend of 2. So you currently have +3 to your save.
Back to 3. No, only +2. So the spell and then the... Oh, I'm in cover now.
Yeah, you're in the cover now too.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so you're good?
Didn't need it.
Yeah. Wow, that's a good roll. That was a good save stacking too. And his tail and hooves attack on 3s. Now these only wound on 4s because he's a little bracketed. Nothing. Really hard to shake him cover. That's my pick. You get to go next.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with these duders.
Fair. Piling closer to the unit, but a little bit further away so that this guy can't get into some still thing with the 3 Cavalous Death Riders.
All right, they're gonna do their all attack. It's gonna be for free for them.
Yep.
These are the regular dudes. We're hitting on 3s.
They have 4s normally?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
And there we go. 3 wounds.
Rend of probably 1, I assume.
Yep, right 1.
They are Petrifax Elite, so we have Armor of Contempt. They go back to their 4-up. They're good.
There you go.
Glaive on the champion.
Yeah, he hits on 3s.
Nice.
And 3s. This is rend 1, but 2 damage.
It's 2 damage, yeah. So 4-ups. Ooh, that's 4 damage. Not bad. I'm already got a wounded guy in the back. The Hecatos is still in the middle for the ward. We take all 4. That kills 2. Take these guys.
Interesting.
Because the Hecatos is right there, yeah. Okay, not bad. They're 3 wounds each, if anyone's curious. That's why the only 2 died there. I am going to go with my wizard here. Who's going to move up? He's a battle wizard, though. Don't forget, he does mortal wounds if he rolls well. Mr. Battle Wizard, you're on 3s, and we want to see a 6. Okay, well, we didn't see a 6. We wound on 3s. All right, 2 wounds at rend 1. Oh, wow, you make them both. Dang, nice. As I piled in to make room for the commander, I take a mortal wound, which I do not ignore. For the Soul Reaper?
Yeah, I'm going to try to kill some of your characters. We're hitting on... Oh, is that the leader dude?
That is... Leader dude, yeah, he's the leader guy left, I believe.
Yeah, all right. 3s to hit.
Nice, 1 miss.
3's the wound.
Should be 2s because you got the buddy nearby. Oh, you got all the wounds, though.
-3.
Yeah, I got 3 6-ups here. This is bad for me. Because I didn't kill him. Oh, no.
2 each.
That's 6 damage. He's going to die here. He is dead. He does go down. That is actually probably another scuffed battle tactic. He falls over dead. I was hoping the Arcane Bolt would take him out, and then I was hoping his attacks might sneak through to do it, but because of the stomp, I couldn't put the bigger attack.
Oh, wait, did you not have Arcane Bolt?
I used it earlier. I only did a couple damage.
Oh.
Yeah. You had 3 wounds.
I think I missed it.
Yeah. I needed him for the battle tactic. Okay, well, that's fine.
Want to kill this dude?
Nope. I will in a... That makes the most sense. I'll go for him.
Do I have to roll? Like, it's just like an auto done?
I'll just, yeah, you can pull him if you want. That's like a 60, it's like 40-something attacks that I can bludgeon. I'll use a discipline point because I'm going to bludgeon anyways, but we'll keep them where they are. That's my pick. They're done.
Let's do the Bow Boys. They got 3 attacks each and they're hitting on 3s. Oh,
that's a good start. Yeah, they're mad.
3's the wound.
4 saves.
No rend.
I got a 4-up and nothing else after that. He takes 3 damage. He's got 2 wounds left. From that pick, I'll go with the commander, who's going to pile in and take a mortal wound, but I guess I'll roll first because he does have Mighty Archaeosian. He ignores the first wound he takes every phase. So he's going to attack with his commander's blade. And do we endless? Nah, it doesn't matter. We hit on 3s, all wounds, 6s don't matter. 2 wounds at rend 1. 4-ups.
Sticking around.
It should only be 4-ups on him.
I was trying to cheat.
Oh, okay, fair. So he does die. We take him out, but that is a little too late, unfortunately. The way the order worked out, I couldn't do much about it. That's not too bad. You still have this guy to fight with.
And that's it.
That's it, yeah.
So I'll do him.
Fair.
Is that it?
All right, so Tree Lord Ancient into my...
Oh, sweeping blows. We're hitting on... Oh, no. He's
You get +1 to hit, so you hit on the 2 there.
Right,
yeah.
beautiful. We have 3 hits then.
Yep.
3's to hit. Guard a wound. Oh, wait. Can we...
That's just the 1 wound there. Okay, I have a 3-up save. I ignore your end. I have a reroll. We're good. Then you have the Impaling Talon.
Okay.
Massive Impaling Talon.
2's to hit.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's not a bad
6 is 2 6 more wounds.
It used to be something like that.
Wound. 2's the wound.
Not bad.
2 of them. -2. Do you ignore them?
I ignore the first part of it. I ignore rend 1. So I have a 3-up save, so do a 4-up. Ooh, so I got to reroll. Oh, I make one of them.
Ah, the 3 each.
Ooh, dang. Ward? I take all 3, which means this guy dies. And then I have to put 2 more wounds on this guy over here.
Oh, the guy didn't roll well. The guy did not roll well.
And then we're going to go ahead and just pile in and just going to keep on fighting. Get this guy in there. Bloop, bloop. Okay, so I got 2 wounds left on that, and then they're going to attack. We're going to use Endless Duty on them to...
Just before you do, I want to measure something, because I want to see if I can
Strike and
teleport away, but like still be on the objective. No, that's going to be over 6. Oh, wait, it has to be... You measure from...
The middle of it, yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, that'd be a cool strike and fade, though, yeah. All right, well, they're going to... There's like no point in attacking with them because you heal so many wounds. Whatever, we'll try it out. 4 attacks with the blades. It's a good thing you got rid of that spell. All 3 of those would have hit. All those would have hit. Yeah. And then it... No. All right, that's fair. That's kind of what I expect from that weapon. They're so good on paper until they're not. These are 1 damage each, hitting on 3s. 3 wounds at rend of 1. That's pretty much it. So I do 2 damage. There's no point. You're gonna heal 1 later and then 1 afterwards too. If I did like max damage, I would have probably calculated, but because of the spell, yeah, you'll heal a bunch. Okay, well that is it for that. Now I'm gonna fight with these guys. Pile them in. I shouldn't be within 3 of that guy, so see what they got going for them. All of the Death Rider attacks on 3s. So we got all those missed, but the 6s explode for hits. So we'll just take that out. And these wound on... Can't remember. Oh, hey, there's no force. Nice. Oh, I gotta look to see if there's 3s or not. 2 wounds at rend of 1.
6 up.
Okay, we do 2 damage there so far, and then we have 6 attacks.
So this is my wound?
Yes, yeah. 6 attacks from the mounts, 3s and 4s. Nice. And oop, that's 4s and 3s. I'm just gonna reroll. I don't want to look at the camera. There you go. It's probably something similar. 2 wounds. Look at that. No rend.
No rend. 5 ups. Yeah.
Hey, no me. All right, that's it. We just killed the 1 model. Oh man, that was a pretty bad double turn. That was. And I heavily relied on over here. Didn't work out that well. Okay, well that's it for turn. No battle shocks to do. For scoring, I do not control this objective. Therefore, I do not control more objectives than Steve, and I do not get that battle tactic. I get 1 point for holding 1 objective. That is it. I think no matter what, I'm going to hold that for the rest of the game, and you're probably going to hold this for the rest of the game. So it looks like...
My experience, yeah, I cannot kill that.
Yeah, well, I lost 1 squad right away on turn 1. I can't remember to what. It was like a combination of things that Skari pulled off to take them out.
Okay, fair enough.
But it was good, yeah. Before we go on to Steve's turn, I'm just going to roll for my extra discipline points. I get none, because I'm down 1 less unit. So the bottom of turn 3, I gained that 1 victory point, so I'm at 7, but Steve's at 8 right now, with easy battle tactics available, unfortunately. What's the plan?
Okay, eye for an eye, because I think I can kill this guy pretty good.
2 wounds with and they're shooting attacks as well. You should be able to.
I'll take my plan.
Oh, you actually you have to stomp. So you have to.
Yeah, so it's in the combat phase. Sorry, I read that.
There should be 2 of them.
It's roll per model.
I think it's per model.
Oh,
yeah.
awesome.
Okay.
Neither one of them.
That's,
he doesn't have it.
He doesn't. Yeah.
You killed the other guys over there about it. So we're gonna go eye for an eye. We're gonna put this guy down.
Because I killed 1 of your units. In fact, I killed 2 of your units. So you just have to kill 1 of mine though.
I'm gonna. I have to do hero face things. What am I doing?
Yeah, your action.
Dang, I don't know. There's nothing I have to do. I'll do heroic leadership.
Sure. Nice, excellent.
I'll do it on. I don't even know who's gonna do him.
That works. I'm gonna do willpower on that guy, I suppose. Why not? For my action there. And now we want to clarify. I was saying that thing gives bonuses to saves to the target. It just worsens the rends of attacks against them. So it's kind of the same thing, but better in a lot of ways. Currently, this guy, he would have healed in the battle shock phase. And the spell now falls off on your turn, so he's missing 1 of his wounds. But you have the relic that lets you cast Throne of Vines on a 2-up. Well, it lets you cast it automatically, but on a 1, you suffer D3 mortal wounds.
All right, let's see. Oh, no, we're good.
So you cast
it was 5.
It was a 5. It was a 5, yeah. So he doesn't suffer the D3 mortal wounds, and then at the end of this phase, in the moon phase, he'll heal back to full, so we don't really need to mark it. That's the relic that lets him cast his Throne of Vines. Throne of Vines normally cast on a 9, so that's a great relic. And then you have 2 spells to cast over here.
My boy here is going to explode those woods.
Oh, he's gonna flute nuke.
Nuke.
So he gets beautiful.
What are you gonna do?
You know what? I was thinking this one was over at the end of this turn, anyways, because you're just gonna keep the points advantage because I can't get my battle tactics.
I'm just really good at this game. I know what I'm doing.
I can't stop that. So now you're gonna roll for it might be everything but him. You're just double checking to see if you can do it from Overgrown or Sylvaneth Woods. We're just gonna. This is a way better target to cast it from.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was wood. Yeah, hiding it.
Yeah, it was hiding. So it's gonna hit. Now this is gonna hit my Mortison Boneshaper. So now we're gonna roll. So this just explodes in life energy essentially, but like a malicious one that really hurts me. So we roll 13 dice for them. Every 5 up, they suffer a mortal wound because it's equal to you roll dice equal to the casting roll. So that's 4 mortal wounds on them. Oh, 5 mortal wounds, yeah. So I got my ward. I lose 4 wounds, which will finish off you. 2 wounds left on the Necrophoros bear. And then roll 13 dice, I guess, for my guy there. Every 5 up. 2. Well, he's going to have his death save. He ignores 1, and then he always ignores the first wound he takes every phase. So he's okay there. And then we have the Stalkers.
3?
3, okay. I have a 6 up. I take 3 wounds, which finishes off this. And we leave it up to the Dread Falchions, they have 4 wounds each normally, so down to 3. And then, oops, sorry, my character, my Bone Shaper there.
Oh, that guy is super.
All right, Ward, he's dead. He just like deatomizes. Oh no! Well, that's his first spell. He can cast 3. He's got Arcane Book, Arcane Tome.
Let's get the harmony going over here.
I'm trying to get a third. You get 1 reroll per phase.
I'll do it.
Yeah. That's his the season.
Yeah, with 11.
I'll try and stop it. I need a 12, so this is really good to stop if I can. Now 9, good try though. Put the hunter with a bow right back in the wizard. So 3 strong again, not ideal. And then he's got an arcane tome, so he can cast the 3rd power.
I don't think there's any value casting a tree. Oh, you know if I can cast a tree like I'm just on my guys, so they're holding with it and you're not.
I think they have to be more than 3 away from all models, terrain, and objectives. I don't know about the models part.
Arcane Bolt.
Just to get that 1 mortal wound. Yeah, you got, if I have another 9 nearby, I'll try. I don't think I do, though. I think I'm too, he's got the willpower, but and you could do it at the start of the movement phase just to do a mortal wound if you wanted to, which we're pretty much there, I think. Ooh, you know what? I'm also near trees. I think roll me a d6 on a 4. This does mortal wounds to me because I ended my charge over there.
6.
Which would have been... Okay, he ignores it.
Beautiful.
And then that guy over there would have taken mortal wounds as well. But it's not 5 up because he's got 1 wound left. That's pretty.
I will release that arcane bolt on him.
In the move, boom. Yeah, if you're within 12, yeah, no problem.
I just checked that one.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, because you could just move up and then do it in the shooting phase too. It doesn't really matter.
Sure. Yeah.
Boom.
I don't want to
got him. So he's dead. Pass him over. That is your eye for an eye complete. And now you're free to shoot your bows elsewhere. Into like the Cavalos.
Oh, sorry. I wanted to move this guy on this objective.
Yep, that makes sense. Boop, into the woods. Super safe. And then the bows are free to fire my Cavalos Death Riders over here if they want to.
They're getting out of here because there's no point in letting you fight me.
Oh, they could teleport from there to like this overgrown terrain over here and then shoot.
Goodbye.
I think they can do that. Exist over here now using this overgrown terrain here. Okay, and then does this guy just want to sit there and keep scrapping?
Yeah.
He's pretty like a great anvil.
Wait, hold on. Is that guy in?
He is. Yeah.
Is?
Yeah.
Ooh.
But you could pile out of it.
Oh, then I'll do that.
Yeah, you can do that too. Yeah.
So I'm gonna shoot.
He's got his Doom Tendril Staff.
I'm gonna clear out my little friends here because I'm gonna love them.
That once they're cleared out, that's like poor Luka dead here. I think dead in the water.
All right, they're gonna all attack from themselves because there's no characters nearby. Like the free ones over there because I'm a fool. We're gonna try to put these buddies down. We're hitting on 3s.
A couple misses there.
I believe we're wounding on 3s, but my book's too far away. It's not 2s.
I failed both saves.
They're 2 damage each.
So that's a 4 damage. All right, well, they do have their Hecatos there, so they can potentially ward it. 3 damage, puts the Necrophoros down, and this guy's at 2 remaining wounds.
All right, 2 jacks into that big guy with the swords.
Big impaling.
He's going to survive. Maybe. -1.
I only got 3 wounds. -1, so I ignore it. I have a 3 up with Mystic Shield. You get 3. I guess I have the ward. I do always have that. He's got 1 wound left.
He's still alive.
He's still alive. There you go. And you can just use that to pile out of the way now. I think it's better just to keep him tied up in combat.
I'm going to block the causeway.
Oh, you want to pile that way?
Yeah.
You have to do a monster's rampage.
Monster's rampage. I'm going to go.
You want to step on him and then pile into me?
Yeah. There's some mortal wounds.
Rip. D3 actually.
Oh yeah, sorry. I have to ignore 3 of them.
I'm dead. There you go. Boom. So I die. Rip. This was Just like that. And pile in to block this a little bit, you said?
Yep.
And then strike at me?
Yeah, we're hitting on 3s. Got a couple of misses. Oh, sorry, cheating. 3s. We have 3 of them. This is
minus
-1.
So I should be able to ignore that because I'm petrifaxed. One fails. How much damage?
2 each.
Ooh. Also only 2 on the. Okay, well I take 1 because of the ignoring.
And then his claw impales you. This is. I think it's 2s and 2. No. All right.
Oh, it is 2s to hit. Nice.
Go check. Yeah, it's 2s and 2s. -3. No, -2.
-2, -1. I gotta see if he's got 3 up save because I think I have 6 wounds remaining. Boop. Or I think actually 8 or something because he has extra wounds, but I'll double check that in a second. I'll do my attacks back, even though, you know, I'll attack over here. Screw you. Did you want to attack here first? To try and take him out? Might as well, I guess. That wouldn't matter too much at all.
Did I stomp you for the mortal? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Then you can pile in. No, I keep going. I screwed up. Go ahead.
Oh, all right. Well, you know what? Get punished then.
That's right.
I hit all 4 times. I wound on 4s. 2 wounds at run 1.
1?
Yeah,
oh,
just, the one.
Right?
Just the one, yeah, just the one, yeah. The horsey, of coursey, and we miss. It wasn't actually that bad.
I'll do the glaive first because it'll just kill you if it goes through.
Couple of hits. 1 wound.
I'll figure all attacking.
And then I'm dead. Even without that. Bloop. Okay, that's that, and then I fight back over here.
Defense from him.
You know what? Smart. All right, so I got 3 attacks with the blade. Watch. You know what? I'll even endless duty himself. That's kind of a cool roll. I wound 3 times. I run 1, but just back to your normal save. I do 2 damage, and then we have 6 attacks from his mount. 7 attacks because of endless duty. Oh, those are we do hit 6 3s and 3s, I believe. We run 1, 3 of them. I do 3 more damage. That's 5 damage, and then I got a shield with 2 attacks. It doesn't do anything. Pounded 9 wounds, and he's gonna heal a wound. And then a bunch of healing and all that stuff. But guys, I think I can realistically throw in the towel there. I have that flank almost 100% for the rest of the game, but Steve is going to have this flank for the rest of the game.
I want everybody to know, I let Skari know what I want him to set me up to do.
So you can just tag in at the end here?
This was my victory. It's not Skari's victory. Damn. I'm the one who won this.
Damn. Because you got easy battle tactics. You could they could teleport.
But I told him which ones not to use till I got here.
So you got here for that, yeah.
Me, guys.
Yeah, so you still, and I don't have easy battle tactics to do anymore. So this will be a Sylvaneth victory, I think, mathematically, because you will get your grand strategy. And I will not, because I'm not going to be able to kill.
I'm not moving them out of there
until the very end, right?
Yeah.
Like, why risk them? They can go somewhere. They can hide back here, or just they don't need to.
If I go bottom of the last battle round, then they'll pop out.
And you do that battle tactic then. Exactly. That's like easy, locked in. I have to kill them. I can't do it. That is game, guys. And paired with this game in the MiniWarGaming Vault, you better believe we got more Age of Sigmar. It'll be 2,000 points of Nighthaunt Scarlet Doom against the Sylvaneth. Now, if you're not a Vault member and you want to check out this game, all you have to do is click on the link down below to get yourself a 7-day free trial to the Vault, because every time we upload a video to YouTube that you're watching right now, we put another one in the MiniWarGaming Vault, because our Vault members are what support us and allow us to continue making all of these battle reports for all of these different games and systems. And if you want to support us, click on that link and we will greatly appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys next time very soon.
This was fun.
This was good. Like this was actually this is a much better conclusion.
This when you roll boxcars.
Okay, well, heck, like it's even.
It's good on average days.
I was gonna say, like, it's like, what's a cast on? Because no matter what, yeah, so no matter what, you'll get an 8. Yeah, so you'll always get an 8 on it at the very least, which is
no.
good.
You roll 6, it comes to 7.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, so no matter what, it's 7. So even that's like 2 more wounds.
Good model too.
Yeah, and he's 7 wounds with a 4 board save too. So
wow.
Yeah, he's like really durable as well. All that good stuff. So what did you think of like Sylvaneth?
You know what?
For like hours.
So no joke. This is my first time looking at the book since it came out. I'm like, this looks good. The models are beautiful. The rules look not lame.
Yeah.
This was fun. I missed this.
Well, it's like Skari's list is quite good as well. Like if I just had a little bit more pressure on this side, I kind of messed up a couple things, or I can't remember what it was because it was yesterday that I was recording it.
But I want to give everybody has to understand what Luke had to go through to continue this game. He finished this game about 25 hours ago.
Yeah. And I had to watch all the
6 hours ago.
I had to watch the footage, put some of the models back, put the wounds back on them.
He's watching the footage on the camera, rearranging everything.
Yeah, trying to make it because I wanted to get this game to conclusion for you guys to check out. I don't want to put up a video where it didn't technically finish, and this was a.
Well, there's a point where you can theory craft. I'm like, okay, the game's over because this and this and this, but it was slightly too early for you.
It was a little too early. I think it was going to go in Skari's favor, but unless I had my second turn went really well. For that second turn, I needed to not lose my wizard. I needed to kill your guy off, kill them off, and I got almost there, but I lost the wizard, and then that was essentially it.
Yeah, I needed to roll boxcars and then a bunch of 5s, so. I did it.
That was an awesome. That's kind of cool. That guy's really effective. Oh man, that guy's so
that
valuable.
Was stupid lucky.
Yeah, that was I did great. You know what? It helped the game to come to a clean conclusion, and I'm all the more thankful for it. Anyway, folks, that's it for this game.
I was gonna double turn you.
Thanks for. Oh, you know what? Let's do priority rolls. Like send her home. Oh, I got a 6. That means I win. Because I got prior. Yeah, but that's fair. All right, all the same. Happy board game, everyone. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time for some more Age of Sigmar. I do want to remind everyone this army is for sale still. The Ossiarch Bonereapers, Luka at MiniWarGaming.com, Luka, or check out the email in the description below.
If I buy it, we can play Bonereapers versus Bonereapers?
Yeah, dude. Petrifax Elite versus Petrifax Elite.
Civil War!
Woo, Civil War! Or I could play more Praetorians, I suppose. Change it up a little bit. I'm excited to see what this new codex for these guys looks like in the future. I think their rules with the White Dwarf are fine. Perfectly fine. Actually, really fun.
To sell it until the new book comes out.
I could, but maybe someone gets it before the new book. Who knows?
Get it now, or it's going to go. When we know the book's coming?
No, I have no idea.
We have a season? Did they say like fall or something?
Nah, not on this one. It'll be a later 3rd edition release, I would suspect. Anyways. See you guys next time. Bye-bye now. Caught him off guard.